Welcome to the Small Medium Business Growth Fund information session. The Small Medium Business Growth Fund is a $5.4 million grant fund to retain and expand DC-based small businesses by supporting large-scale capital improvements, large equipment purchasing, and technological advancements. The award range is up to $600,000, and this is a competitive grant award. The timeline for this grant, the application period opened on Friday, April 22nd, 2022, and the application period closes Friday, May 27th, 2022 at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. You can find the application through the obviouslydc.com site. The Small Medium Business Growth Fund has 4 categories that can be selected. You can select retail, which there will be awards up to $50,000 to support capital improvement, purchase of large equipment, and retail expansion. You may select a local manufacturer, which it will award up to $100,000 to support capital improvement, purchase of large equipment on commercial property with a designated industrial use. You may choose small business investment projects, awards up to $600,000 to support innovative projects that elevate development in distressed neighborhoods throughout the district. And you may also choose technology advancement, which awards up to $200,000 to support technology advancement. Please note that you will only be able to choose one funding category per application per business. The Small Medium Business Growth Fund has some eligibility requirements that you should look into before you begin the application process. If you are a new for-profit business or an existing for-profit business, you are eligible. However, you must be headquartered in Washington, D.C. Independently owned and operated businesses are eligible. Businesses that are the technology-based, professional services, industrial-based, manufacturers, retail, and service-oriented businesses are eligible. Businesses participating in a DC Accelerator or Incubator program are eligible. Please note that you do not have to be a part of an accelerator or incubator program, but it is an eligibility if you are. You must have only a maximum of $15 million in annual revenue. And also, local nonprofits are eligible to apply for this funding opportunity. However, there is specific criteria if you are a nonprofit organization. The criteria is that you must be duly organized in the District of Columbia, you must not be an affiliate of a national charter, and you must own your building and have ground floor retail tenants. Also, an eligibility requirement for this funding opportunity is that your business must have less than 100 employees. We've created a brief eligibility scenario chart for some questions that have come up, and we thought that this would be an easy way to let applicants know if they are eligible. Franchises that are independently owned and operated are eligible. If your business has a physical location providing aesthetic and wellness services, so those could be businesses as massage establishments, hair salons, gyms, yoga, dance, or fitness studios, you are eligible. Please know that these is just examples, but there are more businesses that may fit under the aesthetic and wellness services category, and so that would be eligible. If your business is in the professional services industry, you are eligible. Please note that with this particular business opportunity, it has been opened up to applicants in the professional services industry. If your business is a distillery, you are eligible. If you sell your products inside DC retail spaces or at DC outdoor markets, but do not own or lease a storefront retail location, are you eligible? For this business opportunity, you will be ineligible. Businesses with a revoked or expired DC business license and or certificate of occupancy or certificate of clean hands, you would be ineligible. We encourage you to definitely check the Office of Tax and Revenue sites as well as DCRA to make sure that you have all of your licenses up to date and current. I have not received my proof of incubator and accelerator program completion. If you are coming under that criteria, then you will need to show that you have completed the program. And so you can receive that letter from the incubator accelerator program management, just stating that you have completed. If you do not have that, then you will not be eligible. Also, businesses that received an award from the Great Streets Locally Made Manufacturing and Neighborhood Prosperity Fund in the fiscal year of October 1, 2021 to September 30th, 2022 are not eligible. Here's some more ineligibility criteria and businesses. If you're in the adult entertainment, auto body repair, bank, liquor store, bar, nightclub as defined by an APRA license, construction, general contracting, e-commerce business, a recipient of the grants that were mentioned earlier, home-based, phone store, or seasonal, only open part of the year, you are ineligible. Ineligible funding uses are debts, expenses associated with preparing this application. There are technical assistance providers that you can reach out to, and that information you can find on our Get Small Medium Business Growth Fund Ready document. You will be ineligible. Ineligible expenses are inventory, legal fees, payroll, rent, and purchase of vehicles. For your narrative responses, the scoring criteria is out of 150 points. We are looking at the neighborhood and district impact response, your project summary response, your financial viability response, your business experience response, and your job creation response. For the neighborhood or district impact response, which is 10 points, we are looking to see how funding towards this project will increase and positively enhance the community. We are also looking to see how the funding will support your ability to maintain a viable economic presence in the district. For the project summary, which is 50 points, we want to make sure that you have thoroughly explained the approach, implementation, execution, timeline, and anticipated revenue growth and expansion with the funding that you are requesting. Your approach should be innovative, be creative, cost-effective, and show that you will be able to achieve the desired outcome within 6 months to 1 year of the award following completion. We are also looking for a description of your specific work requirements from beginning to end, so you should be including a project timeline. Please make sure that you clearly state the changes and/or advancement the business will illustrate through growth by the receiving funding. We want to look at how your product delivery, consumer-focused strategies, new product offerings, and the like are going to change based off of this funding. For financial viability, which is 45 points, you must upload all of the required financial documents. Those documents are not limited to the prior 3 years statement of financial position and statement of financial activities to determine financial viability. If your business is less than 3 years of revenue generating operations, you must provide your prior year's financial statements and business plan. You are also going to be asked within the application to submit a budget and a budget narrative. Please make sure that your budget is comprehensive and it shows that you are going to be able, that your costs are reasonable and allowable. Please note, one-word descriptions are not adequate for justifying cost or narrative descriptions. So please be as thorough as possible. For job creation, which is 30 points, you must upload an employee roster, including employees' names, status, if that's W-2 or 1099, full-time or part-time, and the employee's state of residency or domicile. The applicant must provide realistic job creation projections over the next 2 to 3 years and include percentage or number of district resident hiring commitments over the next 2 to 3 years. If you do not currently have any employees, please state that in your narrative, and then also please show what your job creation projections will be in the future. For business experience, which is 15 points, you must present information describing the experience and qualifications of the organization to carry out the proposal. You can submit your biographies and resumes of major participants. You can also submit public records of accomplishments, public citations, and or letters of or referrals as attachments in the proposal. Again, if you need any support, please go to the dslbd.dc.gov website, where they have a list of DC Main Street programs that are technical assistance providers that can support you. If you need any language translation assistance, you can also call the numbers that are on this presentation. If you have any questions, please feel free to send an email to smbgrowthfund@dc.gov. Here is some additional information in terms of the application submission. If you have any kinds of issues within your application and you need technical support, please email applicantsupport@grantvantage.com. Any other questions can be submitted again to the SMB Growth Fund at dc.gov. Now I will take some time just to show you the application so you can get a sense of what you will need to be submitting and what the application looks like. This is the application on Grant Vantage. Since this is an example, I'm going to click on Resume. You can see that this is a test example, so I'm going to click on Resume again. But if you wanted to start a new application, you would be able to click on Begin New Application. You'll select the application from that you last saved, and then you can open up the screen. I would suggest viewing all of the questions so that you will know exactly all of the information that you need to input. So here you're going to add the legal name of your business. If you have a DBA, you can add it here, the type of business you have, the project address. You will identify the ward for the project location. You will include your business website. You will again provide the project location, square and lot, if that is applicable to you. You will designate if your business is a franchise or not. You will include your EIN. You will include your Dun and Bradstreet number. You will provide an ANID number. You will provide a business license number. If in the past 3 years you have received or currently receive funding, or you plan to receive funding from the city in the next 3 years, you will include that. And you will include your funding request amount. As discussed earlier, this is where you will include your various responses within the narrative. I will click on one to give you an example. If you would like more information on each of the narrative questions, you should click on Show Instructions, and this will have the information that will let you know about the wording, what type of font you should use, and if there is any word count. This section, Attachments, is where you will attach your attachments. If you have a basic business license, you will attach here. If you need to attach a copy of your fully executed or unexpired lease with at least 1 year remaining or deed, you can attach here. You can also attach an LOI if that is applicable to you. You will attach your business tax returns. You will also attach your annual financial income statement or annual statement of activities. You will attach if you are participating in a business accelerator program or incubator program. This is where you will upload the proof from your administrator of the program. Please note that you must answer every question. If it is not applicable to you, then you can put an A, but if you do not answer all of the questions, your application will not be able to submit. When you submit your application, you should receive an email that says that your application has been submitted. Thank you again for watching this presentation, and good luck with your submission.